Hey, how's everybody doing? My name's Coupe and I'm back. And I'm not playing Call of Duty. I'm not playing any sort of first-person shooter. I am playing the one and only Magic the Gathering for Xbox Live. Now, I only have the trial version. I'll explain how things work in this game. Feel free to pause the video when I bring up a card, and that way you can read the card. Okay? First thing, when I first heard about this game like years and years ago, this game's like 10-15 years old, and I probably thought what a lot of you guys are going to think when you're watching this is a pretty geeky game. Why are you playing this? Don't waste your time playing cards. It's so dumb. And even worse, why are you wasting your time playing cards on a fucking computer? You know, like Xbox. It's kind of like a computer, so why are you doing that? Anyways, because it's fun. It's something new. I'm getting sick of playing the same shit. I have an addictive personality, so I get addicted to something. I play the shit out of it until I'm bored of it. Well, this is a new game for me. It's interesting. It's got many different elements to it, many different levels. There's a lot of strategy involved, and I like strategy type games like Risk, and I like card games in general. Usually poker or anything that there's some strategy in, like any card game. Anyways, so I started getting into this game, and this is just the trial version, not the full game. And from my understanding, what usually trials have some sort of expiration, like whether it's timed, how many tries you get to play it, etc., etc. And demos are usually unlimited time, but it's only a limited supply of the game. Well, this one, I think it's called a trial, but it's actually a demo, because I played it for like 6 hours, and it never ran out and said you know your time is up or whatever. So, all right, that aside, another thing is I'm going to start doing little. I did a few a while back, a couple of demo and trial reviews, and I'm going to start doing that more often, because I like playing different games, and I'm assuming you guys do too. Not everybody plays only Call of Duty. Okay, how the game works. Basically, there's different elements, and they're kind of directed towards color. So there's different colored decks. So you can have a green deck, a red deck, a white deck, a black deck, a blue deck. I think that's it. There's only 3 different colors that I have to worry about. You'll have to worry about in the trial if you decide to, you know, check out the trial. There's the green deck, the red deck, and the white deck. Now you can only play against the red deck or the white deck, the computer, the AI, and you can only use the red deck or the green deck. You can't use the white deck. Now, each one has their own special abilities, but they all have similar cards that do similar things. Now, if you can look closely, on each card, not on every card, but on a lot of cards, there's actually I won't even get to that. Okay, there's things. I'm using the trees, so the green deck, which there's land cards. It's my 2 cards on the left, and the ones that are in the bottom row, not the ones that are in my hand, which are at the very bottom, but the ones that are in the bottom row that are placed down. Those are called land cards, or mana. Basically, it's cost. It's a money system. You put down this card, and you can use it to purchase these cards that are in your hand and bring them out. And when you do so, it taps the ones that you've used. It's just saying you've used these ones for this turn. You can't use them again for this turn. So that's why you tilt them sideways. It's called tapping them. And you tap also when you attack. You do not tap when you defend. And if something is tapped, you can't use it until your next turn, and everything resets, and you get to start over. There's creatures, right? Those are the ones that are on the above. The one I'm attacking that guy with that one creature. So there's creatures, and there's also artifacts and enchantments and stuff like that. And enchantments, how enchantments work, what they do is they cast kind of like spells on either your guys or their guys or his life. Each person in this demo starts with 20 life. He's down to 11 and I'm down to 16. So every time your turn starts over, everything gets reset, and you can reuse your mana or land cards to purchase new cards to bring out. Now, it doesn't cost to use the cards, meaning like if they're already laid down, it doesn't cost to use them to attack, but it does cost to bring them out of your hand. And at the bottom left and the bottom right of each card, of each creature, has an attack and a defense. They're called something else, and if you guys know what they're called, write it down in the comments so that way other people can know. But it's an attack and a defense. So the left thing is the attack and the right is the defense. And how it works is, if I attack, that card right there is a piece of shit, because it stops me. If you want to look closely and read it, it stops me from using that card to block or defend. So that sucks. That card there that he put it behind, that he chose it to go for, I can't use it to block or defend. But I don't think it matters much at this point. Okay, so there's creatures at the bottom left and the bottom right. So if I attack you with a creature, you have other creatures that are up, and my attack is 3/3. My attack is 3. My defense is 3. And you have another card of your own that the attack is 3 and the defense is 3. You can choose to block it. Now, each attack, if your attack matches the person's defense or lower, or the defense is lower, then it kills the card. So with the 3/3, you would each kill each other's card, and they would get thrown in the muck. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna have to post another video, maybe in another couple of days, talking more about the game, because I went nowhere near even touching the surface of understanding how to play. But if you like strategy-based games, if you like you know, not playing the same shit over and over again, I do recommend checking it out. Even if you don't, you know, you think it's geeky, whatever. If you like using your brain, it's worth checking it out. There's a lot of reading because you got to read the cards, but there's nothing hidden about it. They all say on the card what they do. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna have to post another video. Anyways, this is Lex Coupe saying rate, comment, subscribe, do what you do, skadoosh. This is Lex Coupe. My cat's in heat, so don't forget to follow me on Twitter.